Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Ain't no
Issa.
funny stuff with that boost pack.
shall we continue from last
Flight
time?
traffic as it is.
The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about. Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers. Come on.
There you are. Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside
Talk
of our
to me.
core competencies. Investing into it
Alrighty.
is a mistake.
No, I'm here about. Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to play. Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacation.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my...
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual? A remarkably insecure location for a clan
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
with no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the...
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorization.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Yeah?
That's Neon in a nutshell. Sometimes delightful, sometimes bewildering, sometimes stressful.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Feel like getting going? I got what you need. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but... Start with a drink, perhaps? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. We do strive for setting the most Not currently, I'm afraid. Unless you'd like to. Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discount. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and... Hope to see you again.
Hey there. Don't you have something better to do?
someone's power kept going out. Know what it was.
You don't need to wear your helmet.
Private sector. Now that's where the real...
Fully stocked and ready to sell. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Of course! I have a huge inventory. Tell everyone you know about our store. And if you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of Okay. I don't know much. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Now, James? I don't...
Packaged food? Check.
But who's...
Oh, yeah.
Click. You got it.
Can you believe Xenofresh Charles?
We have everything you want that have Neon in. By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really? Captain of the frontier, Bane of the fleet. Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just... But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for... But I changed my routine for one day and... I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny. But although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about either way. It's such an... hey, do you mind if I follow your... What am I saying? You're a hero! Good point. I'll start working on it right away. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. If not, I can... You won't be disappointed!
You covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Folks in Neon have a rough time. They need to balance a potentially healthy trade with the interests of those who want to cross a line for incredible profit. Difficult to say the least.
Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than... We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey. Remember, you're representing all of us.
I can't hear my
We should split up. Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share, personally identifying it.
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the...
What? I can't hear you.
What is it? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself.
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
I just saw Arcella walk by. Good job. I know, I'm leaning on you a lot. What can I say? You're reliable. That's what... Now, before we head in there, let me go. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount. Our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands. Let's just try it my way first, Remember that man is selling the artifact. If everyone walks away with what they want...
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting? So polite. Almost makes me forget.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here. I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all.
This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neil.
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
We hope you've enjoyed your time in the Astro Lounge.
Ace, something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's squeezed a few poems. Your ship's been impounded at the
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this...
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make...
If you want to see how short my temper is.
People are motivated by all sorts of things, even things that aren't necessarily good for them. Otherwise, nobody would be on Neon, I think.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy... Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions. Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your magic, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just to the right of the entrance. Teams on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed.
Well, they don't need it now.
Hold on. Trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Didn't think this through, huh?
There's the door. It should take you outside.
You expect us to climb up the trade tunnel?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level. one on the far end, and you can walk right on over to talk.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. Although, I do count a few more. You do make a bold point, but that does...
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipity. I think it would cement our new partnership if you... If you wish, you will have the opportunity.
Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again.
Just let him go. No sense in the violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't.
Oh no. You. 10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth... Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all...
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. Even if we have found ourselves working...
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be Kate.
It's not like you were working to make anything better for anyone other than yourself. But this would be a good thing to reflect.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody.
Dusty.
Let's talk more about the ship.
Dusty. Let's talk.
This was a good meeting. Very productive.
Get going. Mr. Slayton.
Tavern Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want to kiss me.
Another version of you.
What?
Your safety is
No matter how long, exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. Stop by sometime. Let's
The man who wanted us dead. I guess we could call that a win. What
What do you think? I agree. This life...
Way easier than retrieving an artifact from a mine that's about to get raided by pirates. But I feel like we made more friends.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along. Yes, I...
Hey, Dusty, if you're ever thinking to yourself, oh, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now, then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to...
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess...
Unworthy? Get right out of here with that...
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we...
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
If you have time, I've been thinking about some things.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I agree.
Way easier than retrieving...
All in all, yes, I...
Hey, Dusty, if you're ever thinking to yourself, oh, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice. Instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay?
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
You hold something you have...
Hold.
The fact that you do not we are the...
Unworthy?
Tell us, please.
Answering your question. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what...
Our distance from...
I'm not liking if we spin up the grav drive. We'll get through this. Hold on.
I have something I
when
need
you're
to
not
discuss
busy,
with you.
let's chat.
Captain, grav driving.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me.
Deal with a man who wanted us. I agree.
Way
All in all, yes,
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet tones instead of stop by and say hello, okay?
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
You hold something you have. Predictable. Don't waste this one chance to show us we're wrong about your kind. If you fight the storm,
We need data more than bruises right now.
Tell us, please. What are the articles?
answering your questions is exactly what we can. A sentiment that is shared by my kind about
We're not the ones making threats.
your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this.
How is Neon? Wait, what happened? Who was...
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see...
all right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
Something I'd like to discuss.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, what is it?
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
I'd like to talk to you about something. You have the chance.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an end. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor. No telling the exact number, but they're getting harder to find. Got some equipment, repairs, and upgrades on the making-do list. The Eye's training to... Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious...
Here. Souvenirs are fun to pick up, but better to... Anyway, I figured... My pleasure. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Hello again.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. Stop by sometime. Let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
Grab job complete. Beginning landing.
Jetpacks on them. Well, there's other things to do anyway. Oh my
Glad to see you're back in one piece. Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Good evening. Let's talk. When you have time, of course.